live studio audience. This is my guest, John Fitzpatrick, today.
Nice to be here.
Yeah. And I'm your host, Charlie Guerrero. Yeah, all right, calm down.
So, what's this podcast called? Charizard or whatever?
Charlar.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't think Charizard is better?
I think that's copyrighted.
Oh, is it? Well, I guess so.
Probably, yeah. I mean, 10 dogs.
But it is it's a great name, though, I think.
It is. They used to call me that in middle school.
Did they?
Yeah, because I was fat and I spit flames.
You were fat?
I was fat in middle school. By high school, kind of.
Nice.
Yeah. My high school was all gone. They used to call me Charlie Chunk Cakes and Charizard.
So you're one of those that got skinny.
Yeah, I got skinny fast, too.
You're a
like
betrayer.
Yeah. My dad was pissed because he was in Iraq, and I was skinny when he left, and when I came back, I was fat as shit. And so he was like pissed. He's like, I just fucking survived a bomb. That's how my son could be a fat douchebag that plays fucking the beta version of Minecraft. But now look at me. Got my own fucking show.
Yeah, you look great.
Yeah.
How's that Camel Crush?
Well, it's a Marlboro NXT, not sponsored.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a Camel Crush, but Marlboro.
Let me see that pack.
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, this is a cigarette podcast.
Camel didn't copyright that technology or patent it, or?
I don't fucking know. In Nicaragua, you can get double crushes. Two balls in the filter. One for menthol and one for like a strawberry or some shit.
They just pour like cough syrup
Yeah.
in the butts.
Yeah, it's for kids.
No. Well.
Yeah. So they have like candy flavors.
Are there a bunch of kids smoking in Nicaragua? That's what I picture.
Not that I saw. When I was young, yeah. I used to buy cigarettes from my aunt when I was down there when I was like 10. And they would just sell them to me. But I know kids that would be like, oh yeah, I'm buying this from my aunt. And then fucking just smoke them. And they look like they're 30 now. And they're fucking like 18. Well, that's life out there in the hot sun. So, comedy.
Yeah, you ready for the roast tonight?
Oh, yeah, that roast. Yeah, I guess I'm ready for it. Fucking Leroy Manners. Big shout-outs to Leroy Manners. He was telling me some lady from the loft was like, hey, this is your swag or whatever.
What's up?
So, what's up? Yeah, we're only in the middle of a episode right now. What's going on? Fuck, I should have farted in the mic.
Oh, I thought that was her.
Nah. Shout out to Houdini the Great. Shouts out to... This is a shout out portion.
The shout out portion.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna blow up. So, you let them know. Thank you, Houdini. Thank you, Leroy.
Just those two?
Just those.
But why? They're cool and all, but what?
Yeah, I don't know, just chill. Shout out Reeve Glisson.
So you said Leroy's putting this one on?
Yeah, Leroy is putting this roast on. And I guess we should explain to the folks at home what this roast is. So if you go on youtube.com and look up Comedy Campfire Roast, you'll find episodes. And it works like there's 3 phases. Phase 1, you roast random pictures of dudes. Phase 2, you roast an audience guy. Phase 3, we roast each other, right? And but I don't know how the hell this one's gonna work. Cause I was talking to Leroy and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're on Jasper's team." I'm like, "What do you mean team? Like, what is like Wild and Out?"
Yeah. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't look forward to them. I just don't want to be left out. That's the reason why I do them.
They're always a lot of fun. Even the last one, I got fucking knocked out. Last time I went to, I got knocked out first round.
Yeah, it's just not too much in my wheelhouse. I did one and I won a round, so I'm pretty proud of that. I direct people to that.
Yeah. Well, we'll put the link in the description of you winning that one round.
Yeah,
we'll put a clip.
Just the end where they announced me the winner.
Yeah, I think I've only won. I think I've won 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mike's also won 2.
Jordan won 1.
Yeah. James Young won 1.
Did he?
Yeah. That was the one I didn't go to.
I didn't know there was that many thus far.
And I know the first one, Nick Morgan Moore won that one. And
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Hey, you were pissed. You were like, that fucking Australian.
That fucking Australian
That non-binary.
F slur. That non-binary R slur. N slur. No. Retard. Is that allowed? Do you think you'll get in trouble for saying retard on the internet?
It depends on if you put in before it, like in retard. Like the airport thing.
Yeah. Like if you're bombing and say retard, then that's the worst time to say it. Like the airport. You know, if you got a bomb.
How much are you gonna edit these?
Probably not much. That's why I put a bunch of like hot controls on the thing. Like let's say we're watching a video and I need Tucker Carlson's reaction. Boom. You know, I got Tucker Carlson's like live reaction right there. Just in case we need it. So right now he's listening in on us. See, he's having a good time. And then I can make him go away. Then if I got to record the screen, boom, show what we're looking at.
Nice.
Then, you know, let's give it up for the audience. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. We also have the 21 kid. They say he's stupid.
They're not.
Yeah, he claims he's not.
I don't get the reference.
You've never seen the what's 9 plus 10 video?
No.
Oh. It's like a African American, like older cousin or something, bullying his nephew or some shit, and he's like, "What? You stupid? What's 9 plus 10?" And the kid's like, 21. He's like, "You stupid." And he's like, "No, I'm not."
Okay, sounds.
That's it.
Sounds
That's
great.
Yeah.
They're not.
That's the. Yeah. See, you just said it for us again.
You're not gonna comment on my haircut?
I think you noticed you got a fucking haircut.
Oh, well, it was fucking crazy before.
Yeah, I'm not gay, so I don't look at men's hair.
Oh,
you know?
Well, I think it looks all right. I don't know.
Yeah, you won't get roasted for it.
For the haircut?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to get it before the roast just to cover one base.
Yeah, to give you that edge over the opponents. I never know how to dress for the roast. I had Emmy dress me, my girlfriend, and because I feel like if I dress too nice, that's like a pussy shit. But I feel like I dress like shit, that's just fuel for roasts. So
I just dress. I have like one article of clothing that I wear all the time.
I don't think I've ever seen you not wear a hoodie.
Well, there's a whole summertime I didn't.
That's true, actually.
It is very comfortable. And I run cold for a fatty, huh?
I've never seen you naked.
And you never will.
Yeah. As far as you know. Come on. Just wait till you get blackout.
Me?
Yeah.
I guess I have done that. I guess there are people out there who have seen me naked who I didn't have sexual relations with.
Fat chicks.
A couple.
Shout out to fat chicks for giving guys like XP. You know what I mean? Giving them that boost that they need.
Oh, that's what you mean by XP?
Yeah, like experience points. You know?
I'm not a gamer. I don't know.
Oh, just gay.
Is this every reference just
Yeah,
Nintendo?
every reference is to games. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you in K-Lid.
What? I don't know if he's referenced.
Yeah. I need a bottle of enchanting after that one. But
I just play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 from 2009, and that's it.
Holy shit. I guess I can't say much. I still play Counter-Strike, which I guess is Counter-Strike 2 now, but that shit came out in like 2012 or something. And Team Fortress 2, which came out like 2008.
Antifa Fortress 2.
Yeah.
That's a great game.
Team FIFA Fortress.
Blow up that cop car.
Team FIFA Fortress Theft Auto 2 Modern Warfare.
I don't think I'd play it. I'd still be playing Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. I miss that era of gaming where like people could just, you know, you had to be tough to have a mic in that game. Like, you couldn't be a fucking little sissy boy.
It's still like that, but now everybody's like 40.
Yeah, I remember being like 13 and I got a mic and I get fucking shit on for sounding like a girl.
As you should, and it made you stronger.
It did. Now look at me, I roast people.
Yeah. What is this substance?
That's sawdust.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, did you just make this table?
Yeah. No, this is an old broken desk that I turned into this table. And I drilled holes right there to put a USB hub.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Trying to hide all these wires because I hate wires. Even though The Wire is a great show.
It was alright. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's no Young Sheldon, but
I haven't seen that one.
yeah.
The Wire was good. I think it's a little overhyped, but I've seen Poverty before, you know.
Yeah. Through binoculars.
Obviously, Sopranos, the GOAT.
Yeah, easily. Tony. Podesta.
Boardwalk Empire was pretty good. I'm just thinking of all these HBO shows.
I haven't seen it. Breaking Dad. I like Breaking Dad.
Yeah, Breaking Bad's great.
I'm rewatching it right now, actually. Because Emmy's never seen it.
Really?
Yeah. So we're watching it together. And that show is actually so damn good. Now that I'm watching it again and know everything that happens, I'm like, it's insane how well they foreshadow shit that they probably didn't even write yet. Because I saw that they were writing it as they went. Like, a lot of shit wasn't supposed to happen. Like, Jesse was supposed to die in, like, the 3rd episode. And then Tuca was supposed to be the villain throughout the show. And Mike wasn't even supposed to exist. Because when Mike cleans up Jane, it was supposed to be Saul. But he couldn't film that day, so they invented Mike.
Yeah, so it sounds like everything worked out. Because it's not really Saul's deal doing the dirty work.
Yeah, I agree. And Mike ended up becoming like the most swaggy gangster character in the whole show. One of them, at least.
And if they kill off Jesse, then what's the show?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's why they kept him, because they said it was such a good dynamic between Walt and Jesse that they couldn't get rid of him.
Did you watch that Cal Kinane special?
Yeah, I ate an edible last night and I started it, and I had to stop because I kept just like zoning out.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna watch it sober, maybe with a beer.
Yeah, that's the best way to watch it. A few beers in.
Yeah. There's nothing better than like watching comedy and you're like 3 beers in.
Yeah.
It's probably like the best zone.
Have to be.
Yeah.
Like I said, I watched it a while back and then I listened to it again yesterday. And then I watched it again last night to watch it. I thought it was really fucking good. I don't know if I could put it over Shane Gillis' special. I think that might be number 1 for me, but I think it is really great.
Yeah, I definitely have to watch it. I definitely should. I thought eating an edible would make me appreciate it more. But I started watching it and I started thinking about Spy Kids and shit.
Spy Kids, the movie?
Yeah. Like, which I don't know why I was thinking about Spy Kids. Oh, it's because he mentioned, like, in the one of his first jokes about GERD. I don't know what that somehow made me start thinking about Spy Kids, like the guy who had, like, hands and feet for a face. That looks like his name would be GERD.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about, like, how insane that movie was.
I was like, nobody wants your fish caramels, girl. But you had never heard of Cal Kinane before?
No, I never heard of him.
He's so underrated. I mean, if you look at his numbers and views and such, it's compared to the comedians I think he should be on the level of. He's very underrated.
Yeah, I definitely got to check out more of his stuff. I gotta start listening to more comedy. Like, I feel like I've been slacking on it. But I have a problem, too, where I listen to stand-up, and then I feel it start to influence me a bit too much, and I feel like I'm almost, like, doing an impression of the specials I see.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's mannerisms from all of us that are subconsciously kind of taken from comedians we've seen.
Yeah, because my favorite comedian is Norm Macdonald, and whenever I'm on stage, I feel myself talking like him a little bit sometimes, and or talking like Mark Norman whenever I'm doing like structured jokes. We're both gay, so
You and Mark?
yeah,
Okay.
for each other.
It's like you're talking about you and me. It's like, no.
Yeah,
Not me,
yeah,
bro.
everyone in this room's gay.
Got some interesting decor in here.
Yeah, I got some knots. Spiders guy, man. Fisherman never lies.
And what's that around the corner behind the curtains?
What, this Buc-ee's?
Yeah, well, behind that.
I got a dartboard. I got a Beatles poster. And that's pretty much it. Behind this curtain is this fucking garbage.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, just straight up, I just pushed everything out of the way and put all these couches here and shit. Because this place was just filled with junk, like old bikes and shit. I think part of that broken desk is actually still back there. I got the other half of the broken desk in my room.
These look like really nice mics. They're very sensitive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a divorce guy sold them to me on Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah, he was devastated to let him go, but he said he needed the money. And he has like a failing music career.
Well, even more failing now that he sold his gear.
Yeah. Well, he said he's selling it because he just upgraded.
Oh, he upgraded his gear?
Yeah.
And they're in the middle of a divorce?
Yeah, he's going hard, man.
This is the divorce podcast.
Yeah. And I'm not a fan of small talk. I'm really awkward around new people. And so he was like, you doing music? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, why did I say yeah? I'm not doing music. What the fuck?
What do you mean, you people? To my white people?
No. Oh, did I say you people?
Yeah.
What did I say then?
Said you were awkward around you people.
Oh, new people.
New people.
Yeah,
okay.
new people. Yeah, not you.
Imagine if I was black. This would,
Yeah. Or Asian.
this
Stop
would be
Asian
over.
hate. Yeah, I'm awkward around you people. Like,
Yeah, I don't like talking to anyone really, but
yeah, I love people that are like racist, but like they don't know they're racist. Like they're like nervous around black people, but like they're like swear they love them. You know what I mean?
so what are you gonna do? Like part of this and then part with Travis and them, or like in the same episode?
Yeah, I might just like kind of cut it together. I'm not really sure yet. I might just upload this one on its own, and just hope something swag happens. Hope so.
It's a depressing day. It's fucking rainy.
Yeah, it's rainy as shit.
Depressed.
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything today. Nah, working with the audio, that shelf just like completely fell off the wall and knocked everything down. And I've knocked over all these movies like 3 times.
The shelf did, or you did?
Both. And I have them like color coded, like where they like blend into different colors. It doesn't look as swag now because it's all, it got jumbled up. You can't really see it. I gotta move that. I was really proud of that when I did it. I'm proud of my wife and kids. Shout out them.
Does the garage door still work?
I think it does. Last I checked, it did. But I haven't used it in like 2 or 3 years. I built that wall to make like an entrance into the garage with a door. And then I killed my wife, and yeah,
Right.
that's about it.
I got nothing interesting. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nothing interesting happens to me. You know, I went and got my hair cut. Well, this was pretty. Their system was down, so I had to go get cash from the Walmart.
Oh damn.
And
That's pretty interesting.
And then I paid her the cash and left.
Damn. That's fucking crazy, man. You're a survivor.
I used to get like panic attacks when I get my hair cut. I don't know why.
Yeah, I used to have a lot of trouble getting haircuts because when I was a kid, my dad would cut my hair and he would buzz cut it. And one time he cut the back of my neck with like the thing, and so now I have like a horrible tickle. Anytime someone's standing behind me with like a buzzer, I like jump forward.
Well, you do it on purpose?
No, it's gone away kind of now. I warned the hairdresser. I'm like, look, I got a ticklish neck, so if I start like giggling and jumping around and shit, I warned you.
You have a hairdresser? Like
I go to Great Clips.
Oh, okay. I don't know if
But whoever the
that's
bitches.
Monica. She cuts my hair.
Yeah. Last time I went to Great Clips, there was some, honestly, I guess non-binary. I can't tell what this person is, but this person, I think they're a woman, or they want to appear like a woman because they had like a wig on, but I couldn't tell if it was like a woman that went bald, or it was like a dude that wants to be a lady. Either way. But she recognized me, and she was like, hey, don't you go to No Shame? She wasn't the one cutting my hair. I was like, oh, yeah, I do. And I was like, weren't you in that competition at Giovanna's? And I was like, yeah, I was. I was like, yeah, I had to leave halfway through that. I couldn't listen to any more dudes talking about their dicks and cum. And, and I was like, yeah, fair enough. I was like, I went last, so you didn't get to hear it. Which I just talked about my dick and cum.
Yeah.
So. I mean, that's like top 10 things probably in the world. Cum. One of them.
It's one of the top 10 things?
Yeah.
Like what, favorite things? Or
Just in the general, you know what I mean? Like, there's like cum, then maybe like, like Counter-Strike.
the game?
Yeah.
Another game? All right.
And then maybe, maybe air
You
fryers.
can put cum above, like, pussy?
Yeah. That's maybe like 8.
That's 8?
I think pussy's a little overrated.
It is. If I'm not horny, it is. If I have to take a step back, the vagina is truly disgusting. You know what I mean? But there's just an inherent need for it. You know?
Yeah, it is like water in that sense.
You get that pH balance a little
Yeah,
off.
because if you're not getting it, then it's like, I need that shit. But once you have like a surplus, it's like, all right,
Yeah, surplus.
Yeah. Because sometimes I just want to play Counter-Strike. You know what I mean? Like I'm not all horned up. But I believe that ladies are more horny than men. I guess at least in my experiences, or maybe I just have a low libido. But
Yeah, mine's not terribly high, I don't think.
yeah, because I could like do sex once and I'll be good for like 2 days.
Yes,
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, it's got like a positive status effect.
Sex, who needs it? You know?
Yeah, who needs that?
That's what.
Sex with me is like sex. Yeah.
You forgot. The audience forgot to laugh. Oh,
There you go. Yeah.
You dumbass
Yeah,
audience.
they're fucking stupid. Yeah, fuck you guys. Yeah, you guys are fucking stupid. Yeah, you guys are fucking ridiculous. Yeah, fucking asshole. Yeah, that's what they like, man. They like abuse.
I don't know how you got all these migrants in here that doesn't speak English to
I told them I'd get them a
participate.
job at Home Depot.
You got the laugh sign, but I don't know. What is laugh in Spanish?
Reír.
What?
Reír. Reír.
Raid?
Yeah.
Like the roach killer?
Yeah, it's almost like it's like you said raid, but it's R-A-I-R, like reír.
Oh.
Except it's R-E-I-R. Reír.
Yeah, they should just speak English.
They should just fucking speak English. Yeah, Spanish has like they speak like old English. Like if you translate to Spanish like perfectly, they speak like old English. Like they say, like the Spanish word for building is edificio, and the old English word for building is edifice.
Mm-hmm.
So like they speak old English.
How similar, because from idiot like me, it seems very similar, Spanish and Italian.
Yeah, they're super similar. If I hear a guy speaking Italian, I'm like, I understood like 7 of those words.
Yeah, like como se dice is como se dice.
Yeah.
They say no.
Yep.
And
That's like
see.
everybody. Everybody says no.
Yeah.
Even I think Russian guys say no. I don't know, actually. I know how to say one thing in Russian. It's "Moi член большой," I think, which is I have a big penis.
Moist land,
Yeah, "Moi член."
big boy.
"Moi член большой," something like that. Which means like my dick is big. A Russian guy.
You
taught
just
me
had
that.
enough Russian guys say that to you?
Yeah.
You just
No,
picked it up?
a lot of Russians play Counter-Strike.
No.
And so I was asking him, like, what, how do I say I have a big dick? And so he told me.
Mm.
And I Google translated it to make sure. I wasn't saying, like, I love big dicks.
How, you think we're going to get in a war with Russia anytime soon?
I hope so. They're pretty
Are
funny.
you going overseas?
I'd rather not. But I've thought this for a long time. Like, I talked about this last night, but we need the boombox, like, music dudes back in war. The guys curating the vibes. Because, in the Revolutionary War, those dudes with the drums and flute and shit. So I would want to be the dude with the boombox, like blasting DMX.
Like late 80s style, like with it over your shoulder?
Yeah, maybe like just a pistol in case some guy rolls up on me. I think I'd play X Gon Give It To You.
Just over and over?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe as we're rolling in. If we start losing, I'll play In the Arms of an Angel.
Yeah. think you want to keep the spirits up.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I'll play, maybe I'll play some Pitbull. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like heavy metal would be good, too.
Yeah, that, we're talking about that Pitbull song, Give Me Everything Tonight.
Yeah, I heard that at Goodwill yesterday. I think yesterday.
It's such a rapey song.
Yeah, it really is.
Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight.
It also kind of sounds like a robbery. Like you should rob.
You just rob
people.
sexy people.
Yeah, you see someone sexy, hey, give me everything tonight. All right, scram.
Oh, all right.
Well, you fucking stepping on crumbs.
It's tape, I guess.
Oh yeah, This rug, I got all this like red fabric I got from Goodwill for $10. It was like a big roll. I just cut it into strips and taped it everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah. Same with all these fake plants. Got them at Goodwill.
Oh, those are fake?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're fake as fuck.
You still got the price tag on that one. It was $14.99. Is that what that says?
Yeah, but it was half off because it was the color of the week is yellow. It's actually my most recent one.
What kind of plant is that supposed to mimic?
A tree of some kind. I have no clue. I'm not a big plant. I'm not Charlie Windham.
No, I took
Shout out
horticulture. Who's that?
That's the photographer.
Oh, you Charlie Wyndham?
Yeah.
That's that.
Windham?
Charlie, call us and tell us how to pronounce your last name.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Wyndham. It's like...
It probably is Wyndham.
Because there's a company that frequents our business called Bigham's Cable or something, but it's spelled Big Ham.
Yeah.
And everyone there is morbidly obese, so I just call
shit.
them Big Ham. Big Hams here.
Yeah. What's up, Fat Lars here?
No, that's Big Ham right there.
I thought about adding a sound effect, which is the censor sound. So
the beep?
so if I say a bad word, I could censor it on the spot.
You'll just have to do it in post. I mean, we haven't said faggot or retard.
Or nah.
Yeah, you got to censor all these.
This entire podcast is a long-ass beep.
What are some words now you think will be a slur one day? Considered a slur.
I saw someone talk about this on a YouTube short. I can't remember who it was, but they said a person of color. I think that'll be a slur in the future.
Yeah.
Because colored person, that's already kind of pushing it.
Yeah, I feel like every time they change something to make it more progressive, it will, in the future, become, maybe not a slur, but a frowned upon phrase.
I think Latinx is a fucking slur, dude.
Well, they don't even like it.
Yeah. No, I've never met a Hispanic guys like, yeah, I'm Latinx. Actually, I have. I have met a Hispanic lady. She claims to be Hispanic, but she looked white. And she's like, yeah, I'm Latinx. Like, bitch, you're fucking white. You don't say that. You would know if you were.
What is that even supposed to mean with the X? What does that do?
Well, it's so stupid because it's supposed to be it's inclusive to non-binary people because it's Latino, but that's how you say it in Spanish. Latino means all of them.
All right.
And Latina means like females, but Latino means all of them. Guess you just groups. There's no real non-gendered speak in Spanish. Like everything is gendered in Spanish. Like all chairs are female, water is male, maps are female. Like that's just the way it is. And so groups of things are male. Except for the word group. The word group is female.
Yeah, this all sounds stupid.
Yeah. So Latinx was like anybody. Even though, yeah, it is retarded. I mean, R-worded.
Is that a window?
Yeah, it's to my kitchen.
No. You just get like served up there?
Yeah, no, I've always had it blocked off. I don't want to watch people, watch me beat off or nothing.
Oh, you beat off in here a lot?
Oh, yeah. Every day. That's how the walls got this color.
I was telling my friend, and he found this hilarious, but I go to the bathroom to beat off. My friend was like, "You have a whole house." I was like, Oh yeah, I mean I don't want anybody to see through the
fuck?
blinds or anything, you know.
Wait, you sit on the toilet?
Yeah, most of the time.
What the fuck? And you just flip around real quick and get it in the bowl. You do it down the drain, like the sink drain or some shit.
Hey, to each their own. I feel.
I remember I was chilling with a friend, and he was telling me how he ran out of toilet paper, and so he wiped his ass with a sock and threw a sock in the trash. And I was like, there was no sink nearby. And he was like, yeah, there was a sink. Like, why didn't you wash your ass in the sink or in like the tub? And he was like, nah, I'll just use a sock. Because that's happened to me before. I've ran out of toilet paper, so I sat my ass on the sink and I washed my ass with soap and water. I'm not fucking wasting a good sock.
I mean, I don't have much attachment to my socks, but I don't know what I would do in
fair.
that situation.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm putting my ass up in the sink.
Yeah, that's true.
It depends on the situation. Where are you? Are you at a girl's house? You just go home at that point.
Yeah, you're in your own house. He was in his own house.
He was in his own house. He couldn't he couldn't go get anything from his house.
That's what I'm saying. Like why would you use the sock first thing? And this same friend, whenever he was at his mom's house or his grandma's house or some shit, he shit and he ran out of toilet paper and he wiped his ass with the rug in the bathroom and he rolled it up and put it in the corner.
He was at where was he at?
It's like grandma's house.
Oh, she'll clean it up.
Yeah, but I'm like, that's like, bro, you're like, you couldn't ask for help, like you just went straight for the rug. That's fucked up. He said he was wearing slides, no socks. But yeah, that's some deviant behavior. I don't really hang out with them anymore. Not because of
it.
But I think that helped. Let's see. What's Tucker's reaction to that? Oh shit. Yeah, that's about my reaction. Yeah, you watching the news?
No.
What about this Jew tunnel? You hear about that?
In New York or something?
Yeah.
I heard about it on a podcast, not from any reliable news source.
I saw a video on Twitter of the Jew coming out of the sewer.
What are they doing down there?
Probably fucking kids. I have no clue. No one really knows what they're doing down there. Like, I think they're saying that it started during COVID. They started digging the tunnel, and it was to, like, expand the synagogue. Like,
expanded underground?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely fucking kids down there.
Yeah. You didn't see the thing where the dude was on Twitter talking about how he could hear Yiddish under his floor?
No.
And everyone thought he was being anti-Semitic?
I hear Jews all the time.
Yeah, because he was posting on Twitter, is like, dude, I swear something's going on underground. Like, I live on the ground floor in New York, and I hear, like, moving, like, people moving around and shit. And he's like, no joke, I heard Yiddish last night under my floorboards. And everyone's like, you're fucking crazy, you're fucking anti-Semitic. And then as soon as this, like, tunnel shit dropped, he's like, I am not crazy. Like fucking Chuck from Better Call Daddy. You ever watch gay porn?
Yeah.
You like it?
No, it wasn't for me. It's one of those things like, let me just see,
Yeah, I did that in like middle school. I was like, yeah, I used to watch porn on my PSP. So I'll watch gay porn. I was like, oh, fuck. And I immediately turned it off. I was like, that was fucking nasty. Like, who would watch this shit? That was gross.
I remember when I used to do landscaping, all the Mexican dudes, they'd sit in the back and they'd all watch porn on their phone. And I'd be like, ooh.
That's fucking baller, dude. Watch a porn on the clock.
Yeah, watching porn with another male is not what I want.
Yeah, I remember in middle school, my friends tried to do that because I guess they just discovered porn. I discovered it like 8 months before them. And
when I was a kid, like we'd all watch it because that was a bonding experience.
Yeah.
But as an adult, I don't want a boner around.
Even as a kid, I didn't want to bone around other dudes. Like we were watching porn, and I felt a chub forming, and I had to leave. And they all thought I was gay because they didn't want to watch the porn. I'm like, nah, dude, I don't want to be a hard next to Alan. You know what I mean? Like,
no, we used to have the slumber parties and like the HBOs and the Cinemax. They'd all show the softcore stuff at night.
Oh yeah.
And we'd all have our own individual blankets and just be beating off.
Yeah, I remember. I was like like my freshman year or sophomore year of high school, and like me and all my friends were like, dude, we should all put in like $20 and buy like a fucking pound of weed and just smoke it all. And so we all put $20. We got like however much weed. It was like 8 dudes. So we got like almost an ounce or like an ounce. And we went to like the park and started smoking like just blunt after blunt. And then when we ran out of blunts, we started smoking out of a water bottle with aluminum foil bowl like crackheads. And then we saw a dude with a flashlight walking around. We freaked the fuck out. We all ran to our cars and drove back to my house. And we snuck back into my house. And then we were watching TV and we're flipping through the channels. And then we just started finding porn. And we just started fucking busting out laughing at the porn that was going on.
Not busting out.
Not busting out.
All right.
Cum socks and...
Yeah, because I remember we did it all the time, but I remember one specific time, I'd always have the back channel button ready to go. And like we were in the living room.
Yeah.
And I saw my dad coming down the hall, and I was like hitting it, and it wasn't going back. So I just played like I was asleep, and then all the other dudes are on the floor beating off. I didn't see my dad because my eyes were closed, but I know he's just like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
Just walked back to his room.
Yeah, whenever I was a kid, my door couldn't lock. So like I would like kneel at the foot of my bed, and I'd have my PSP playing some big booty clap cheeks, and so I would be facing the door. So if anything happened, I could just pretend I was playing the PSP at the foot of my bed, like kneeling.
I had a lock on my door, but I didn't lock it because I feel like they would know I was beating off. So I'd be beating off, and I'd have to like stop
like,
on a dime and be like, just act natural, and my heart's racing. Like, having a computer. I got a computer when I was like 13 or something. That was the best.
Oh yeah,
thing.
That's life changing.
Yeah.
Use the Google boobs, like nice. That's fucking. I remember I went to boobs.com, and I remember like the website logo was like it was like the letter B and then 2 boobs pushed together like a photograph and then another BS.com.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, this is the best fucking website.
In elementary school, I had to do some kind of report or something on George Washington Carver. And I went to GeorgeWashingtonCarver.com, and it was just a black porn website.
Damn.
Just like huge dicks. Like I was probably 10 or 11.
Jesus.
Just seeing, I was like, oh. And I told my mom I thought it was funny, and they told me not to mention it, but I added it to my report. Like when I presented it to the class, I was like, do not go to GeorgeWashingtonCarver.com.
Yeah, every fucking child goes to it. Like, whoa, this is sick. When I was in middle school, it was popular like shock websites. You ever go to any shock websites?
Like the torture stuff, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like the Pain Olympics or whatever.
Yeah, those were like real popular. See those. And but there was also like gay ones. Like I remember there was like a website called clownsong.com, and it was like this dude who looked like Murr from Practical Jokers, and it was like a low quality camera, and he was in his bathroom, and he's standing in a tub, and he's just stretching open his asshole as big as he can, and he could like fit a head in there. And it's playing the like an orchestra rendition of that song.
This was just playing on that website all the time?
It was on loop. Yeah, never ended. There was Meat Spin. Where was a video of a dude spinning his wiener.
No. What year was this? Were you getting into this stuff?
I was getting into this maybe like 2013, 2014.
Okay, yeah, I was getting laid at that point.
And,
kind of, a little bit.
There was Lemon Party.
Not much.
Lemon Party was like 2 old dudes sucking each other off.
Uh-huh.
And they always had a weird tags like lemonparty.org. Like, and there was LOL Train, like LOL Train. It was like 5 dudes fucking each other in the ass at the same time. And we would like send the links to our friends. We'd be like, dude, check this out. And I'd be like, what the fuck? That shit was gay.
Yeah, no, we had E-Bombs World.
Yeah.
That's all we had.
Yeah, the Pain Olympics was fucking... I hated that shit because like my stepbrother was into it. And he would just show me a video of like a dude like chopping up his wiener like it was a hot dog.
Yeah, I probably blocked all that out. I know I saw it, but...
Yeah. And I was like, this isn't... I think the gay stuff is funnier. Like, it's shocking and it's not like horrible.
Yeah, gay's pretty funny.
Yeah, gay is funny. But torture is so not funny.
Yeah, around that same time, I saw the 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
I heard it was fake.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
Or so like I did some research on it, and so it's from like a DVD called Hungry Bitches, where it was like a bunch of shit-eating women where it eat shit on camera, and then the dude got like sued that made the movie, and in court he was like, oh yeah, it was fake. It was like yogurt.
But it was coming out of their asses, wasn't it? I saw it. I know I didn't
Yeah.
imagine that.
Yeah. But he was
It's
like
got some
saying,
hardcore special
yeah,
effects.
yeah, he was saying it was all fake. Like,
I mean, I guess that's what you got to say, but
to save your ass.
I don't think that's true. I would hope so, from
I
what
don't know.
what
And
I
then
saw.
that piano medley, you know what I mean? It's still in my mind.
I can't remember that much about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was horrible. Good times. See, the kids don't have that now these days.
You're talking about going in on a bunch of weed. It's surprising how much I got ripped off for weed when I was a kid.
Oh.
I was such a pussy and just like gullible. There was one time there was this girl that lived on a couple streets over. She was older. I eventually became friends with her brother, but I gave her and her car full of friends, like, I wasn't driving yet, and they were probably 18 or something.
Yeah.
A bunch of, like, I don't know, like $50. And I was like, I could just picture it in my head, the big bag of weed
Yeah.
I was going to get. You know, it was all mids back then anyway, so you get a
Yeah.
shit ton. And they're like, yeah, we'll meet you at the gatehouse or wherever. I was like, all right. And I waited there till dark, and they never came.
Damn.
And I was like, and later, she was super fucked up. Like, she got on drugs, like, real bad and stuff.
Damn.
I remember she was, like, on meth or something one night when I was over at her brother's house, and she's like, I just want to tell you, man, I'm so sorry about that. I was like, it's fine. No, it's not. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, please go away.
Yeah, when I first started buying weed, I would buy it from this dude named Marte, and then he would rip us the fuck off. Like, it would be like $15 for like a gram of mid. And finally, I ended up catching on later, and that's when I met like my other drug dealer. And he would actually give me good deals.
There was one guy who would bully me in middle school, and I gave him like 10 or $20 or whatever. And when I was on the bus, you know, I guess that's when we made the exchange. And I gave him the money through the window, and he gave me like a folded up napkin or piece of paper or something. It was like 20 or 30 folds, and I folded all the way out. There's nothing in there. I was like, what the fuck? And he's basically just like the next day, like, oh, what the fuck are you going to do about it?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it was back then. Like, I remember one time I went to the park to smoke weed with my friend, like some girls that I didn't know, and he like packed the bowl, and then they hit it, and they're like, "Is this mid?" And he's like, "Probably." And I just fucking dumped it on the ground and left. And I was like, "Damn, that was kind of gangster, but also kind of felt like mean. Like, what the hell?"
Yeah, because y'all didn't. I mean, there were mids around. I mean, but when I was a kid, it was all mid. You didn't call it mid. You just called it. It was just weed. And it was getting us fucked up. I know that. I didn't know. I stopped smoking in high school, or going into high school. I got caught with weed at Six Flags when I was 14 or 15. So I had to stop. And then when I started smoking back when I was like 19, they told me the price. I was like, wait, what? No, this is loud, bro. It's like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I remember like people were like, "Yeah, this is that loud or this is that gas," and I'm like, "Oh, like I just want weed."
Yeah. But it was a lot better, I guess.
Yeah.
Smelled better.
I remember whenever I went to Amsterdam, I brought back weed seeds, but I don't know how to grow anything, so I called my buddy's parents, who like grow vegetables and shit, and I was like, "Yo, you mind growing this weed for me?" And they're like, "Yeah," and so they grew it for me, and then they smoked it, and they were like, "Yeah, we went to the hospital afterwards because we thought we were dying."
But they weren't.
No, of course they weren't. But I was like, really? Like, this is like the lowest quality weed they had there. These seeds were like $10.
I've been thinking about growing again. I used to, you know, there was seeds in all the weed back then. So
Yeah.
I would take the seeds and I would go out kind of into the woods a little bit, which we didn't have a lot of woods, but I'd just plant them and they'd get, you know, this big, and then I guess something would eat it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I couldn't keep finding excuses to go out and water them, you know. I'm just going out in the woods again.
Yeah, I never grew them. I actually still have some seeds.
You should grow some in here. This would be a good place.
Yeah, it probably would be.
It would complete the ambiance,
Yeah,
honestly.
Just like get like a shelf with like weed plants growing. That would be really cool. That's what I wanted to do, because I was going to be like, because they live out like in the outskirts of Atlanta. They have like a little property out there. And I was like, you mind growing it? I give them 5 plants, like 5 seeds. And then I was like, I don't know, you guys could keep the other ones if you want them, and I'll just take one for myself. But I never went back to pick it up. And but yeah, they sent me a picture of like a giant jar full of weed. Like this, I gave them a bunch. And so I was like, that sounds awesome, just infinite weed. But now that I'm much older and wiser, honestly, it still sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I still wouldn't mind that. I am just scared of getting caught because the neighbors around here are kind of snoopers, kind of assholes.
Caught growing it?
Yeah. Which I think if I did it in here, I'd be fine.
I don't know how you would. And even if they did, like, who gives a shit? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
just growing my own
Delta,
weed.
it's Delta 10.
I mean, does it? I don't know nothing about
I
it.
think
Does
it
it?
smells. I think that's the thing. So like if they smell it, they could be like, "They're growing marijuana."
You think just one plant would emit enough odor to the outside?
I smoke weed in my house,
Yeah.
so they would have been caught me by now. But yeah, I just gotta pick up the seeds. I have the seeds somewhere. I think in this room actually. I have like an old glasses case with a bunch of them.
Yeah, just grow some weed.
Yeah, but I learned too though, because like my friend's parents are telling me like, you need like 2 weed plants because one has to like fertilize the other one. So you need like male and female. And I think it's only the female gives you the weed, and the male just is used for like hemp.
Right. That's why I would just take a handful of them, just shove them into the ground. One of them's got to be the right combination.
Yeah. So only 3 out of the 5 actually gave weed. The other 2 were just like, I guess fertilizer, like giving the plants pollen or whatever the fuck they do. And so I have like maybe 10 or 15 seeds somewhere in this glasses case. So I'm just got to grow them all, see what sprouts. But I've never grown anything. I've never grown anything my entire life.
Me either. I took horticulture in high school. I don't remember. I remember propagating, but I couldn't do it again.
Yeah, they told me how to do it. Like they said, get the seed, you put it in a damp paper towel, you put that in a Ziploc bag, you put it somewhere dark, you check on it, like wait for it to sprout. Once it sprouts, you put it in like soil, and give it like sunlight and shit, or artificial lights. Which in Amsterdam, you're only allowed to grow outside. They don't have inside groweries. Because I went to the Weed and Hemp Museum there, and they had weed inside that they were growing, and they're like, yeah, we actually have a special permission to do this. All the weed in the Netherlands is outdoor grown. And we drove by the weed farms. There was like a bunch of weed. They had like a big, like net kind of tarp thing above them. Pretty swag.
I smoked a little bit before I left my house earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna smoke, but I just forgot to. I was watching Breaking Bad.
Fair enough. I think that's what got me like a little lazy.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to smoke before the roast either. I've done it before, and I did okay, but I like to feel sharp during the roast. Like,
yeah, there's no way in hell I could do that.
Yeah.
I was thinking that'd be an interesting experience to just get blitzed and go up and do stand-up, but it also sounds terrifying.
Yeah, I've done it a few times, and it's gone all right. But I will say it feels more... I don't know how to describe it. I guess, like... I don't feel as sharp. Like, I feel more loose, but I don't feel as, like, quick-witted or sharp. And I forget what I'm talking about really quickly.
That's what I feel. Drinking, like, 3 beers before going up, that's, like, the perfect combo for me.
For me, it's, like, 2. 2 beers will have me perfect. 3 will already be I'll be, like, a little drunk.
I need to be just a hair drunk. I guess I don't need to be, but the next set I do sober will be the first in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to only do them sober and then only drink after. But I started drinking before, and I was like, oh, this is way better. I can see why comedians become alcoholics.
Oh, absolutely. I can't imagine, like, they used to do cocaine in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Doing sets.
I think I could do that. I feel like it'd be easier to do coke than to do a set, because, like...
I feel like I do my 5-minute set in 2.5.
That is true, actually. Because it kind of speeds you up.
Yeah, I have no material that warrants doing cocaine for.
Yeah. I think if I was doing like 30 minutes, some coke wouldn't be bad.
When you come down before the 30, you'd come down like 15.
Yeah, that's true.
You'd be Jones and like, I gotta get the fuck off the stage, dude.
Maybe for a 15-minute set, that'd be perfect. maybe for the 4 minutes at Laughing Skull.
You just hit a line before you go.
Yeah, I did like 2 lines in a green room. Break a bottle on my head and go on stage.
Yeah, so what was the deal with that? Did they just give a bad email address?
I guess that email isn't the one they use anymore or something. Because I went through, because I've been on Laughing Skull before, and I was like, why? And that was the email I emailed. And I was like, what's going on here? But when they replied to me, it was a different email. And so I emailed that one. And then that's how I was able to get the show booked.
Yeah, it was pissing me off. I was like, why is it blocking it? I tried a different email. So you'd email it and they send you something back. It's like, this message is blocked. And I looked up, why is it blocking my messages? And it was saying, like, it thinks it's spam or you have a bad email reputation or something. I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah, they don't know me. Like, yeah, that's what I was worried too. I thought they blocked me.
Yeah.
I was like, did I say something crazy? I was like, no, I've been doing the same material for a while, and I never got in trouble.
I mean, they don't have many guidelines on material there, do they?
No, they don't. They have like none.
Wonder if I can do the cum one there.
Oh yeah, I'd probably do good. I don't know what order we'll go because they have like 20 comics on.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it's a pretty swag place.
You in the green room the whole time?
Yeah, which I think in the email it says you're actually not supposed to go to the green room. That's why I thought I was blocked. Because last time I went, actually every time I went, I would just go back in the green room and sit down and watch people's sets and stuff. And
yeah, I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
That's what I thought so too. But then I saw the email that said the green room was not for open micers. And so I thought maybe that's why they blocked me because like I broke a rule or something.
Well, you got to come from back there.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. And I was like, that's a weird rule. Like I'm supposed to just get out of the crowd and run up to the stage, like.
No, I see everybody come from the back.
I always seen everyone, and all the people that went up were coming out the back. And because I said, don't go in the green room unless you're a weekend regular. No. I was like, well, how do they know that? You know, I mean, there's like 40 dudes here. But, I mean, I guess they know because they work there. But, that's why I was afraid I was blocked. Because, like, maybe I pissed them off by going to the green room. Be like, fuck it, we're not having this guy back.
Just you out of the thousands that that do it.
Yeah. Because with my luck, that's what would happen to me. I'm like the only dude. I'm the example they set for everyone.
They said the show lasts about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty long, and
it's not terrible, but for that many comedians, everybody gets 4 minutes.
Yeah, and then, but the people there are pretty supportive. At least both times I went, like they're pretty like, oh, great set and stuff. Like they're not like they're pretty cool about it.
Well, like the hosts and shit?
Yeah, and all the other performers and stuff too. Like, they're all pretty chill and pretty nice.
And so every time you were in the green room with everybody?
Yeah, every time I went to the green room. And I barely remember everyone's sets. There was a few good ones. I remember there was this old guy that kept talking about how he loves to fuck black women. And he kept telling all the black women to hit him up after the show.
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, I wonder if that's ever worked. I'm sure it has. I bet it's worked at least once. He was old, but he wasn't like he wasn't like ugly or anything. I mean, he didn't look good, but I think he probably slang some black booty cheeks once or twice. And he couldn't get enough. I was gonna go on stage begging for that shit.
That's how I got into it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my 4 minutes. Try to coerce black women to sleep with me.
That's what I was thinking the whole time I was watching. I was like, is he doing his whole 4 minutes on like begging black women to fuck him? That's kind of gangster, not gonna lie, but
that's an idea.
I mean, shit. If it that's why I'm wondering. Like, did it work once before? Whereas like one time he asked for a black pussy and he got it, so now he's like, I need to chase that high again.
That sounds like what happened.
Yeah.
I might amend my material now.
You ever sex a black?
No, actually, not by choice. Like,
were you raped?
It's like no, never.
Yeah.
Like,
you fucking
I would never do that. Yeah. I remember when I was, and there's this guy is a big podcaster now. I don't want to throw shade. I'm not the type to ruin lives, like pull up old tweets or whatever. But,
yeah.
I had this coach of mine who would berate me for finding black women attractive, or black women, black girls.
Yeah.
I was like 15, I think, and then we played East Columbus, played a baseball game there, and it was the whole team was black, and we lost, and the other coach was like, "You just lost to a bunch of N-words." And
Jesus.
And I was like, "Sorry, coach."
Like, what do you expect? You're better at sports.
Racism's weird.
Yeah, I dated a black girl for like 3 weeks, and my family's super racist.
And he found out she was black.
Yeah. No, but we broke up. But every time we were dating, I was like, my family's gonna hate this, dude. But I never had to tell them because it was so short.
Why'd y'all break up?
She just thought I wasn't ready for a relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
She just thought I wasn't ready for a black.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when we were
You
dating.
can't handle this, Charlie.
Yeah. She was like, "I'm surprised you like black women." I was like, "Yeah, well."
Me too.
Like, no, I like people I find attractive. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't like black women. I like women
Yeah,
I
just
find
like
attractive.
women.
It's not like I go looking for them, like that old guy at Laughing
Yeah.
Skull. I'm fucking begging for black poontang.
It was always weird to me, like the Asian women just fetishized, you know? So I find them attractive, but no race any more than any other. I don't think there's just attractive women or people of every race.
There's just more white people around in the U.S. I feel like, so I feel like you see that more. I think white women are the most fetishized, because like black guys are like,
Yeah,
they
that's true.
want white women, and then Hispanic guys also, and then but Asians love Asians. I think Asians get mad if you're not with a non-Age.
Yeah, I had an Irish girl once, not from Ireland, but like red hair, freckles, the whole deal. Last name was something, I won't say it, but
Yeah, O'Brien.
and that I think I fetishized that a little bit. I was like, I'm listening to the music, you know.
Yeah,
I like the fiddle, you know.
Yeah, I love the bagpipes. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, I think her like granddad was from Ireland. Like had the accent and everything, but
that's pretty cool.
I never met him. Never got to meet him.
Yeah.
I started hanging out with him instead.
You ever hear that song "Dancing with the Devil" by Immortal Technique?
No.
Oh, I listened to it yesterday, and I was like, damn. Yeah.
Oh, damn, this is music.
Yeah.
What brought that up?
Because he has like a line where it's like, "There's no diversity because we're all a melting pot." Yeah, and I was like, that's kind of true actually. Like, I feel like
Said by Immortal Technique.
yeah, he's a rapping guy.
I've heard of him. I'm really bad about knowing things and people.
Yeah, but that song's like his most notorious song because like super dark and brutal. Like it's about a guy that wanted to become like a hardcore gangster, and so he like raped and killed a woman, but then or he like gang raped a woman, and then it turns out it was his mom. That was the plot twist at the end of the song.
He raped his own mother?
Yeah.
Or he raped the rapper's mother?
No, he raped his own mother, but he didn't know because they put a sack on her head while they did it.
Oh,
And
okay.
before he executed her, he took off the sack, and he was like, "Holy shit, it's my mom!" And then he killed himself.
As I would too.
Yeah. And then
If I were ever a rapist.
Yeah, and Immortal Technique is like, this song's true because I was there and I raped his mom too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And he's like, now I see the devil everywhere. Yeah.
Do you believe in the devil?
Man, I don't believe he's like running around, but I think, I guess in a way, I think there's like evil guys that are like
demons and shit?
Yeah. I think I believe in the like demons and shit, and even like angels maybe, but I think it's more of a vibe. Like I'm like, this guy's demonic, this guy's like evil, and then you meet a nice lady, like she's an angel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do believe, all right.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Fair enough. What the fuck's going on in there?
The fucking devil got let
Is
loose.
your,
Yeah.
is your sister and Emmy getting in a fight?
No, my sister's like an abusive relationship
Uh-huh.
with like with an African American fellow. No. Yeah, he lives here.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you ever have him on the podcast?
Yeah. Like, so, you beat my sister lately? I don't think he's ever beat her. But they're always fucking arguing and shit.
Yeah, those relationships never made sense to me.
Yeah, I think it's so stupid. Every relationship she's in is like that. She's fucking like, ah, you
Can
fucking...
she hear you right?
Probably not. Because she's yelling. We can barely hear her.
Yeah. Yeah, this does seem to have like some pretty good soundproof qualities to this room.
Yeah, I tried. Like, this door's got like rubber seals and shit. The worst part is the window. Like, if someone's standing right in front of the sink, they could probably hear us. Because the window has like 0 soundproofing. But I actually just got some foam for that. And I was hoping these blankets would help. Because without these blankets, it was like an echo in the room.
I wonder if the mic.
Yeah, I wonder if the mic's picking that up.
Is she yelling in Spanish?
I can't. No, I think that's English.
Where's Amy at?
She's probably just chilling in the room.
With your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell him, sis.
She's probably playing Counter-Strike. Yeah, we should have her on the pod. I got that third mic. We've been going an hour now.
Have we?
Yeah, an hour and a minute.
Yeah, we've said like 3 minutes of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be time maybe to wrap it up.
All right.
Yeah, well, my sister's, fucking fighting with her boyfriend. Well, I guess the audience will come back, and there'll be Travis Scott here.
Yeah, is it just gonna be him, or are we getting some other guys?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to get other guys. I'm gonna see if Jasper want to come down.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'll definitely add some more content. Travis is good with conversation. Yeah. I'm not so good with. I mean, I'm decent with conversation.
I feel like it's hard to make it entertaining for somebody's gonna click on this and be like, "This fucking sucks." The intro song's gay as hell. I'm out of here. Yeah, I gotta make an outro song now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of this you could edit out if you wanted.
Yeah, I probably will. Or just keep it 3 funny minutes.
Yeah, if there's 3.
Yeah. And
yeah, I'm just not in the. I'm in a rainy day headspace,
Yeah, same. Honestly, I kind of just wanted to fucking play Counter-Strike and watch Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even feeling it. Like, I didn't go to No Shame last night because I was like, I'm just not feeling it really. Like, I was gonna go. Emmy went, and she did crowd work.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. So I kind of wish I went so I could seen it. Yeah, because I was telling her she should do comedy because I could tell she wants to do it, but she's like too scared to.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever we were at the house show, Charlie's house show, and the show ended, she like grabbed the mic and it was like trying to do stand up, like but pretend to be doing it, and then and her favorite poem to tell is like her poem that people find funny, and I was like, I think you just want to do comedy, because she said she wanted to go
grilled cheese or something.
Yeah, about garlic bread.
Oh yeah.
And because she wanted to go to No, she was like, yeah, I'll just tell my garlic bread poem because everyone likes it and they think they're funny. I was like, yeah, see, but you're doing it because you want to be funny. Because you're not doing the poem that you like. You're doing the poem that you think everyone else will like. And then she did it. She said she liked it.
I thought about doing poetry a couple times. But I mean, not seriously. But like,
I thought about doing poetry. But I was like, nah, that's fucking gay. I'm gayer than a dude telling a poem to a bunch of other dudes.
Yeah. But they have a lot of those. Yeah,
they do. Yeah, I thought about writing a poem, but I don't think it would go well at No Shame. Because I was like arguing with my friend, and she was like, the values of the 60s are outdated. Like, you can't, we shouldn't be looking to go back. And I was like, I don't know if they're like, I think the racism's outdated, but I think the values were actually pretty all right. Like
in the 60s.
Because like back in the 60s, one dude could work and feed himself, his wife, and his 2 kids.
Right.
And then that's all you had to do. Like, the lady just helped around the house and helped raise the kids, and the man worked. That's like the poem was gonna be like, the values of the 60s are outdated. Women should work like dogs, just like the men. The values of the 60s are outdated. It's like a Chris Rock bit. I'm just fucking repeating. When your kid turns 16, he should have to work like a dog like me. That's like the idea of the poem.
Yeah, my poetry would just be about dying, I guess.
Yeah, I have some poems about love. I have some poems about life.
How old is your sister?
She is like 28.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And yeah, this has been one hell of a podcast.
You smoked 5 cigarettes.
Yeah, I'm a chain smoker, man. But that's how I like to do it, because I feel like if I have a pack, I'll smoke them throughout the day. This is just my fucked up mind, but like I think it's better to smoke them all at once, and then you don't have any cigarettes anymore, and then you do that again in like 2 weeks.
I can never do that. I would just smoke it. I haven't smoked in a long time, or been a smoker in a long time. But whenever I would start back up again, it'd be like a week before it felt like I was breathing through a fucking straw.
Yeah, I'm pretty resilient, I'd say. Like one time I stepped on a rusty screw, and then I just put like alcohol and put a Band-Aid on it, and it was like fine. But my friend also did it, and he got like infected and shit, and he got like sick. So I don't know. I guess I'm just built different, dude.
Yeah.
But I think I just have an oral fixation, like Norm Macdonald, where like I have the need to have my hand doing something, and smoking makes me feel cool, and gives me something to do.
Right.
I wish I could smoke on stage. I would love that, but I would fucking get kicked out of every place.
Yeah, you're not Chappelle.
Yeah, if I was Dave Chappelle, yeah, I'd be fucking ripping doobies. I do feel like comedy only gets easier when you develop your crowd, like fans and the following. Because I feel like if I had like a fan base, then I would be comfortable like going on stage high and drunk, and then I wouldn't be too worried.
Yeah, but you're not comfortable being drunk now, or a little bit.
I'm fine with being like drunk, but like not like super drunk.
Yeah, I've never been like trashed going up there, or even like very drunk.
During the Halloween competition, I was pretty drunk. I drank like 5 beers, and I went up there pretty drunk. And one time at Chattabroochie too, I was pretty drunk, and I went on stage. Those like the only 2 times I'd say that I've done it. It was a lot of fun.
You remembered all your material?
Yeah, well, for the competition, it was just 5 minutes. So I knew I was going to do 2 jokes and then the prison thing. So I was like, yeah, I know that's 5 minutes. And so, yeah, and I just blew through it. And then at Chattabroochie, I was like, this isn't even, like, these are all my friends watching, so it's not that too big a deal. The crowd was like 4 strangers and like 6 comedians. And so I was like, yeah, I'm just doing it for the fucking Reeve at this point. We gotta get Reeve on the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be the third mic.
That Halloween show, it was funny. Like, my dad's friend and wife and daughter and her husband, and they had another couple come with them. And then my dad showed up, which I didn't know he was going to be there. And yeah, after you went up there, I left. They were like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah, during my set at the Statesman, the old couple at the bar left during my set.
Yeah, they were probably tuckered out anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the wife of that guy seemed to be having a decent time.
That guy didn't, like, look at the stage, really.
Nah. I think he didn't like it when I was like, what's on TV? Because, like, right after that, he left. So I think he thought I was making fun of him because he was just watching the TV. But I wasn't. I was actually just, like, wondering what the hell was playing.
She seemed like a sweet lady, though.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, Travis was, like, fucking, like, kind of hitting on her, saying he needs a Hellcat and shit. I thought that was pretty funny. Like I said, I need to structure my shit better. Because, like, up there, I completely forgot. Like, I forgot to do my 2 new bits. And I just did it all completely out of order.
Yeah, I think it'd be, once you got the material, it'd be kind of fun to structure 30 minutes out, you know, with segues and everything.
Yeah. That's probably what I'm going to start working on next. Getting that 30 minutes on down pat. Because I have like 5 6-minute sets, but I don't have one 30-minute set. And so, 5 5-minute sets, something like that. 6 5 minutes, whatever the fuck is 30 minutes. and maybe like 1 10-minute set. Because I'm just now starting to do more time. So I used to only do like 5-10 minutes. Now I'm doing like 20, sometimes 30.
Yeah. 10's a good amount of time. And now I'm realizing I probably got like 20, 25 minutes maybe
Yeah.
of material. So I can do that 10. And then I got, at least another 10 minutes. The stuff that works anyway.
Yeah.
Or works most of the time.
It's just hard to come up with new material.
Yeah.
That shit's hard as fuck. I can't sit down and just think of new material I've tried. Because I'll be sitting there, it's like, what if SpongeBob had a dick?
Off to a good start.
But if I was Nick Mullen, I'd have a 30-minute bit out of that.
Yeah.
But I'm a fucking little baby retard.
If SpongeBob had a dick.
Yeah, let's riff this one out. So, sandy cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Something there.
You think SpongeBob's gay?
I don't think so. Because when you first meet Sandy and SpongeBob, he like brings her flowers.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
So I think he wants to fuck Sandy.
Well, he did, I guess, if that's what you're saying. But then they were just friends.
Yeah.
I think Squidward's gay for sure.
Nah, dude, Squidward's fucking straight.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. He likes all that classical music and he's always ornery.
Yeah. Actually,
He reminds me kind of like Brian.
Yeah, I think SpongeBob's bi.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Squidward is. Yeah, I think Squidward's gay. Mr. Krabs is straight though.
Right.
And Larry the Lobster's straight.
Sandy's definitely a lesbian.
Yeah, that's why she didn't go with SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm. And there's no other female.
There's
No
Pearl.
female squirrels down there for sure.
No, she's the only one. And her bosses are monkeys. Because it was an episode where like her boss came. It was like a monkey in like a spacesuit.
Don't recall.
Yeah, it's one of the later seasons. You got to catch up on SpongeBob.
Yeah. I only watched it because my friend loved it. I thought we were too old for it, but I learned to enjoy it.
Yeah, I love SpongeBob. What if he had a dick? He'd probably fuck Patrick.
Does it like draw up into the sponge body to where it's not visible all the time?
Yeah, I think it's not visible, and then
he does
choose
wear
to form
pants.
it.
I forgot about that. Bob Square pants. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he is kind of a shapeshifter. Like, you can kind of change his shape.
He's a sponge, right?
Yeah, so I guess you could just form a dick out of his body if he ever pleases.
Mm-hmm. But it could never get hard. It'd be the sponge.
It would. I guess you could put like a, like a
stent.
corn dog stick. Yeah.
like he's wrapping up a broken leg.
Yeah.
This is
He
what
puts,
I
like
fuck
3
with.
popsicle sticks back to back. Just wraps it in his sponge flesh, and fuck Sandy's cheeks. But I think if anything, SpongeBob would probably get pegged by Sandy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I was making the connection to Boys Don't Cry. Is that what it's called? With Hilary Swank is a trans man. Trans
trans like
man. She's
She's
pretending to be a
Trans
man. And when she would fuck chicks, when they would fuck chicks, this is ridiculous. They would use like a dildo, I guess. Like she'd pull it out of her pocket and like fuck them, and the girl she was fucking wouldn't know.
I think they would know.
So I feel like SpongeBob would do something like that.
Yeah, probably something along those lines. Is that the movie where the bitch played soccer?
No, what did no?
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking. Like
I'm thinking of a
bend it
different
like
movie.
Beckham.
Because there's a movie where like a girl, I think it was pretending to be a guy, and she played soccer.
Oh, that's Amanda Bynes, and she's the man, I believe.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about that movie.
Yeah, no, the one I'm talking about is much darker. It's they are murdered at the end.
Oh shit! No, I don't think I've seen that then. Actually.
It's a decent movie, but I think it's one of those one watchers. Like,
Yeah.
I have no desire to go back and watch the trauma.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy that on Blu-ray.
It's based on a true story.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're Hilary Swank's character is trans, I guess, and at this time, I don't think trans was really a thing.
No.
But she's just like, I'm a man, and they find a woman that she likes. She's fucking chicks throughout, I believe. And then she
Nice.
finds one she likes. And so they start dating. And she has the chick she's fucking has a brother and a friend. And they find out that Hillary Swank is not a man.
And then they kill her?
Yes.
Damn.
Well, they like torture her and shit, I think.
Oh,
I think they rape her.
What?
Yes, yep, they do.
Damn.
Yep. It's a dark movie.
That's
It's
fucked up.
She's the Man, Amanda Bynes, what we're talking here.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that clip of Mark Norman on JRE, but he was talking about his trans nanny.
Yeah,
His trans
I've
nanny
heard
got
that.
fucking like killed because they find like the dude he was fucking finally was a dude. Like killed him.
Well, I remember him describing it like the nanny was very masculine.
Yeah, that's the only thing that threw me off in the story because I was like, he sounded like a pretty big dude that was just like wearing a wig and heels, and I guess like the dick flew out, and he got pissed and killed him.
I'm just thinking of somebody who just gets confused and conflates boys don't cry and she's the man. Amanda Bynes is just raped and killed at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. Amanda Bynes.
What the fuck happened to her, dude? That's
know.
insane. I mean, you see her on Instagram or whatever now, right? She has no soul left when she talks. It's all monotone.
She's the man.
She was. Not anymore. I mean, the rumor is, I guess it's more than a rumor at this point, but the Dan Schneider thing,
Yeah.
abusing, all the young actresses on the shows.
Yeah. They call him Dan Hyman Divider Schneider.
Do they?
Yeah.
Or did you just come up with that?
I've heard that somewhere.
Oh. Like what, in the courtroom
Yeah.
deposition?
Yeah. This is Dan standing behind her Schneider. And
That's how he described, or that's how he named
Yeah.
himself.
yeah,
State your name for the record. I'm Dan Divider.
No, that guy was definitely fucking kids or jacking off to him or something. He definitely has a foot fetish because the Nickelodeon logo used to be a foot, and then he used to always have like segments where he would like. I remember this like during iCarly in the Victorious era. They would always involve the women's feet.
Right. I've seen like the compilations of them
Yeah.
putting together the evidence.
Yeah.
And that, like, when that stuff started to come out, or when I became aware of it anyway, that just kind of ruined like my childhood. Like,
Yeah.
he was the showrunner of like all those shows.
Yeah, Drake and Josh, all the
Keenan
classics.
and Kel, like,
Yeah.
all that.
Zoe 101. But yeah, I recently saw a compilation of like during Victorious and the end little title card. They would play like a sound bit from the episode, and the compilation was like the episode end audio bits, but they get progressively more like sus and sexual. So at first it'd be like, "Whoa, mama," and I'd be like, "Oh, that's crazy," and then the end would be like, "It's so big." Like it'd be like, I'm like, this is crazy how he's getting away with this.
This is written dialogue by Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and like the audio snippet would be something in the episode, like a character would see like a pumpkin and be like, "Oh, that's so big," but then in the end of the episode, he put that audio snippet with like the Schneider's Bakery opening thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how he hasn't gotten in trouble.
Well, I think he has. I mean, he was fired.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, or he was let go. I mean, Nickelodeon or whoever was the president like came out with a statement just saying they parted ways.
Thank God.
I think. I mean, this was years ago now, a couple years, something. I don't know.
Yeah, Disney had a lot of problems with that too. There was like a Disney guy that was like a convicted pedophile that was like still working at Disney. I forgot what show he worked on. Or he worked on a movie like X-Men or something. Yeah, pretty wild.
Schneider.
Dan Hyman Divider Schneider.
Allegations of sexism, misconduct, including having his female teenage stars sit on his lap and give him massages, and sexualizing underage stars in disturbing scenes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can't go to Walmart no more.
Nice. Yeah, but I mean, this is probably a good. We're almost we're at 120.
Yeah. I just feel like you're gonna have to
definitely-
find the funny parts.
Definitely cut it down.
Yeah, cut this part out about me talking about
Dan Schneider.
me not being funny. No, leave the Dan Schneider stuff in for sure. That was the rumor about Amanda Bynes, was that he got her. What? No, it was about the. I don't remember. I'm getting the two confused, but I think there was a rumor about him getting Amanda Bynes pregnant, and she had to terminate it, and then that's when she went all fucked up.
I believe it.
But I don't know if I'm just
about right.
spreading more falsehoods. I don't know.
Who gives a shit, dude? He deserves it.
Yeah.
He raped and killed my
What if he
niece.
didn't do anything?
Nah, dude, with those fucking just the footage we have of the feet and shit with mayonnaise on them.
That should be a crime on its own. And I don't understand foot fetishes. I mean, I guess I get it. It's a part of the body, but I mean, does anybody have like a knee fetish?
Yeah. Well, I heard that the part of your brain that has all the sensory things, they call it the sensory homunculus. So it's like a little strip that's got like a segment for your hands, your feet, and sexual pleasure. And so the theory is that like it blends together. So like your hand and feet blends with your sexual pleasure brain part, and then now you got fetish for feet and hands. But it seems to be more prominent in feet than in hands.
Mm-hmm. I can be turned off by hands. A woman with a very manly hand.
Yeah. She got some fucking gorilla grippers.
And I have eczema, so I have very itchy hands.
Yeah. I feel like I've got all right hands.
You have alt-right hands?
Yeah, I have all right hands. They smack women and minorities. Against my will, though.
You have an alt-right hand, it's like idle hands. You
Yeah.
just find yourself just signing anti-trans legislation. Holy shit, what are you doing, hand?
Yeah, I remember in school I learned about the corpus callosum. It's like the string that connects your brain together. And some dude's having seizures. And so they just cut the strings between the two hemispheres of his brain. And he kind of turned into two dudes. Like he lost control of the right side of his body. So like in the morning, he'd pick one cereal, and his other arm would pick a different one.
That's wild.
Yeah, and then he got into an argument with his wife, and like his arm was trying to beat his wife, and he was trying to stop himself with his other arm. So that's kind of what's happening with me.
That sounds made up. No, I can't help it. They cut my brain strings.
But it did stop his seizures.
I guess that's good. Now he's in a
he's
fight
got
with himself
alt-right
to
hands.
beat his wife.
Yeah. That is a good excuse, though. Your wife's being a bitch, and you just fucking sock her in the face. Like, dude, that was my other hand.
Well, at least I'm not having seizures, honey.
Yeah.
You gotta take the good with the bad.
Exactly. And the ugly.
Clean yourself up.
That sounds great for the audience. Below insert into the mic. That was wrong. You guys weren't supposed to laugh at that. Yeah, you guys aren't supposed to be laughing right now. I don't know.
I've just been breathing into the mic. Gotta hold it down when I'm not talking.
Yeah.
I'm a mouth breather.
Damn.
I can breathe through my nose sometimes, but I'm a very allergic man.
Yeah, almost one of my nostrils is kind of always swollen up. And I'm always thankful for the times when it's not. Like right now, my right nostril's swollen up. Might be able to smoke too, though. And but I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. We're almost at 1:30. We're at 1:24.
Yeah, you wanna pick me up for the roast so I can give you some gas money?
Sure.
Because I figure I'll come back here with y'all and then I'll just take a lift home or something.
All right, that sounds good. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in.
It's also your outro music.